All right, guys, we just finished watching Hell in a Cell. Was it the greatest Hell in a Cell of all time? Probably not. But the main event was awesome. We'll talk about Sasha and Charlotte in a little bit. We're going to talk about everything else that was awesome on the show. Shout outs to our man Arya Davari getting on the show
Yes,
again.
good
I know
job.
you're a big fan of
I
Arya
love
Davari.
him.
After being on Now This Is Wrestling. But
I know him.
Davari, cool cat, awesome. So that was like the opening, the Cruiserweight 6-man thing was pretty cool, so that was fun. We also had a lot of, I don't know if it was, like the Roman Reigns Rusev match was just, it was alright. I mean, you weren't even really paying attention.
I was not paying attention. I was on my phone.
There was a cool spot with the stairs, but it's like, again, the whole theme of this little pay-per-view review thing is just going to be like, there's too much of too much of too much. Like, it's supposed to be the Hell in a Cell, and I'm going to sound like an old man, a geezer or whatever. I feel like it's got to be important. It's not important. Like, they need to make it important. Like, it's just not important. It's
the
like
cell match
like,
has to be important.
The reason the cell works is because it's a cage thing and people can't get in. The point is to keep everyone out. Outside interference to stay out. And when they do one of these matches, it's supposed to be like a big deal. Like, but now they do one. They do three. They did three every year. They do matches, and it just ruins the novelty of the match. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Because it's supposed to be like one every blue moon, and now they just did 3 in 1. And
yeah, it's supposed to be like a crazy match, but now it's like, and then they don't really use it. Like, I didn't expect everyone to go to the top or whatever, but not one person went to the top.
Is that normal that they go to the top? Like they climb on top?
Yeah, that's
like when that one dude jumped off.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, they should have done something. Like, the crowd goes nuts when they go up top, so it was cool. But like that one was like the Rusev Roman one was alright. It was just kind of like not too good. And then we had the Kevin Owens one, which I don't know what you thought of that. You thought it was kind of slow, but then good, but then not. I don't know.
I thought they had really good things, but the whole thing overall I thought was boring. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought that Kevin Owens, okay, and I love Kevin Owens, but he was just like creepy lurking in the background all the time, and I didn't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I like Kevin Owens, but I just think that like they're making me hate him. I know like that's what's happening. Like that's what's supposed to be happening is they're supposed to make us hate Kevin Owens, but it's like I'm hating him for the wrong reasons. Like I hate the way he wins. Like it just comes like it's not like I hate him because he's a bad guy. You want him to win by
himself.
No. Well, yeah, that
I do. He can do it. Why does he keep needing help and all that stuff? He can do it. He's good.
It's like I don't hate him because he's Kevin Owens. I just hate him because he's a bad guy. Like I hate.
I'm not making any sense.
I don't hate him because he's a bad guy. I hate him because of because it sucks kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like his matches aren't good?
Like it's good, but it's like I know that he could do better. So when I see him doing like these dumb endings, like I understand Jericho is awesome and I like the Jericho character now, but it's just like the endings are just like abruptly ending, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, all right. And that kind of happened in the main event too, where it's just kind of like, and I feel like they're doing that because they want people to be shocked now. But I think they're doing it too much now where it's just like, oh, TJ Perkins just lost to Brian Kendrick. All right. Which is fine, whatever. Didn't expect it to go that way. But then like the Kevin Owens match, you're like, oh, all right. He just powerbombed him through 2 chairs and pinned him, and that was it. You know, like, I don't know. And then, but the Sasha Charlotte match stole it. A lot of people are going back and forth on Twitter, so I can't really tell what the true outcome of this is. Like, was it good or was it not? Like, my opinion was I enjoyed it. Yes, there was one mess up with the table. And then I did see someone else on Twitter. If you're watching this and I didn't shout you out, I'm sorry, but they said they could have just had like a regular hardcore weapon Extreme Rules, whatever you want to call it, match, but because they didn't do anything on the cell. Like, they didn't go up top. They did that one thing where they climbed it.
Yeah.
She put it through it, but...
When she turned around, that was cool.
But they totally ripped off the Mick Foley Mankind beginning where he went on the stretcher, but then she came right back. So they just ripped that off. But honestly, I think it was a cool pay-per-view. I mean, we're getting so many pay-per-views that, like, even if this wasn't the best, it's still, like, free. I mean, it's not free because you're paying for it, but you know what I mean. It's like still free to watch because you're getting all this other stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, like your favorite thing is the cruiserweights, right? Probably.
Yeah, I like the cruiserweights because they do a lot more flips and stuff, and I like it when they flip around.
Yeah, you like Kevin Owens when he flips and just flips into people and in the
No, because
corner.
I feel like that's just like a somersault.
Like you could do that.
Like yeah. No, I like it when they like go on the top and then they actually like flip.
I was surprised that Charlotte didn't do something crazy. Like she didn't even moonsault tonight. I don't think. I don't think she did. No, I don't think she did.
I have no idea.
But I don't know. Let me go on. I was gonna go on my phone, but I'm recording this on my phone. I was gonna see what Twitter was saying, but it's a lot of mixed reactions. So I need to get your guys' opinions on this because, I guess if I'd give this a thumbs up. Thumbs up, I guess. The main event enough was good for me. I still think it was a little bit forced, which kind of ask you again. I asked you, but I'll ask you right now. Does this, like, having these women main events in a Hell in a Cell match give you women empowerment? Like, does it make you feel empowered as a woman or whatever? Like, I know, like, you're not a diehard wrestling fan, so, like, it doesn't mean as much to you as it would to, like, other women or whatever.
Right.
But being, like, a male-dominated, like,
well,
platform
I think
or
it's
sport.
cool because, I mean, there's only ever one women's match in the entire pay-per-view or Monday Night Raw or whatever.
Sometimes there are two, but then the other
Rare.
one's basically like a throwaway.
So I think that it's really cool that they're finally able to be in a main event.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really cool. And that they're finally able to kind of go into like the cell. That was the first time there was ever a girl match. So I think that was good that they were finally able to kind of enter into that. And plus, I think those girls kicked more ass than the guys did.
Yeah. But are
legitimately?
You like, but you're not like one of those feminist girl power type women though, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
No, not to the point where it's like annoying.
Like I'm not going to go burn my bra because they're like expensive.
No, but you know what I mean. Like you're not like
no, like I want equal rights and I like all of that,
all
but
that stuff.
I think it's cool that they're finally making a name for themselves because I feel like they were probably just overlooked the entire time and they're finally now being taken seriously.
Yeah, but then what do you think of the critics out there who are like, okay, it's only Sasha and Charlotte. They're like the other women don't get the same kind of recognition as them, so it's not really a step up for the women.
But you could argue that's the same thing with John Cena or AJ Styles. Like all the other guys don't count. It's just those big names. They're just the main popular ones right now.
Yeah, I know but they've been fighting for like ever. Like it was always them two in like the spotlight. They like talk about this women's revolution on Raw, but then like it's really only them. Like people are saying that like there's a bunch of other good women, but they're only giving it to them too.
Again, you could make the argument that there's a bunch of other good guys too, but they only ever.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, and the Raws and SmackDowns, it's the same people fighting over and over again. You never really see new people come in.
Yeah, I guess it's been Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens for a while.
Right. If it's not Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, then it's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, or then it's, you know what I mean? It's the same people over and over again. They're just those top two.
Yeah.
Eventually someone else will come in. So now... Because last year, it wasn't even... Those two weren't even really around. It was Nikki Bella and whoever else all the time.
Well, they were there. Well, they were there last year. I think you're thinking a little bit... But you know what I mean. But like back a while.
You know what I mean? Like a year ago or whatever, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I mean, they were at Mania last year, this year. And then I don't know what they're doing. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, so like...
But I don't know if maybe that's just my opinion, which... Whatever, but it's not, I don't think it might just be them two, but that just might mean that's their time in WWE.
Yeah, but it's like...
So next year, it'll be two other people that go back and forth all the time.
Yeah, but the problem... Well, I guess, but the problem with that is, like, it's usually, like, rotating with, like, cast of characters, but it always seems like it's just them two against each other instead of, like, throwing, like, another girl in there.
What other girl is on Raw?
Well, like, Summer Rae, I don't know if you remember her.
Yeah, she's annoying.
But she used to be with, with Charlotte in NXT. And so, like, that was the main case. Like, Summer Rae's really good. She used to be with Charlotte. And then they, like, when they did, like, a video package of, like, Sasha and Charlotte when they main evented Raw, they cut her out of like the video package in NXT, so people are
nice.
getting mad. But
well, maybe there's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Mick Foley got in an argument with some fan, and then the fan publicly tweeted, and then like I don't know, it was all this stupid stuff.
I just don't legitimately. What other girl is on Raw?
Right.
No, seriously,
Bailey.
I don't know. Yeah, but she was there.
Yeah,
she
we saw that match. Yeah.
And then that other girl that she fought, she's brand new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're coming in.
But
well, I don't know.
But yeah, Bailey. Hopefully, like I'm hoping that they can execute Bailey up there, and I'm doing a horrible camera work. I'm hoping they're gonna execute Bailey up there, and then they could do something with them. But it just seems like it's always them two. And then like now with the title change, I feel like they're gonna just keep continuing to fight each other. Which I guess they're just gonna keep having them do huge epic matches where they
do that with
just
the guys
fight each
too,
other. I guess. I don't. I guess I never look at it like that. I guess she's right, and she doesn't even watch wrestling all the time.
I'm just throwing it off both sides.
Because I remember for a year they used to do like John Cena versus Edge. If you remember Edge, John Cena and Edge used to fight like every year. Then it was like 1 year on SmackDown. It was like Cena, Edge, and Taker, the Undertaker, were all main eventing against each other in different matches. Like, or was it Batista, Edge, and Undertaker? I think that's what it was. It was those three. Anyway, it was three people main eventing. Like every pay per view was them three like against each other. So I guess what you're saying is right.
They just need someone else to kind of come in. I think they just need to calm down because
they just need to push them.
It's just the only two people on right now.
Well, yeah, they have more, but they just need to.
Which one is Natalia on?
I don't even know. I haven't seen her forever. I don't pay attention. I think she's on SmackDown.
I liked her.
She's on SmackDown. But yeah, so that's it. We're going to end it here. Let me know what you think about this show. Was it good? Was it bad? Let me know in the comments section below. Are they pushing the women correctly? I don't know. This is an opinion-based thing, so everybody's going to have something right and wrong. But maybe she's right. Maybe it's just like the guys. You know, John Cena main evented for how many pay-per-views in a row against the same people, and nobody complained. Actually, everyone did complain. But that's all we got to say.
I have no idea actually what I'm talking about because I don't even know wrestling.
Yeah, but you're close enough. So, you want to close it out now?
See ya.
Like too sweet the camera?
Oh, yeah, I don't even know what this means. Okay, bye.
No, you didn't even hit the lens.